One of the real powers of CyTOF is you can get this incredible breadth and depth of immune profiling. There's a tremendous interest in the community in using this. High-dimensional analysis with CyTOF has been transformative for our research.
Some of the stuff we're doing now, we found, using kind of mass cytometry that we're able to find things we weren't expecting. Whereas I guess with a more focused approach of, like flow panels, you kind of find what you're looking for, but you're not necessarily going to find anything off the beaten track.
Yeah, in flow it's very challenging because if you fix stain samples, for example, then you dim fluorescence of your fluorochromes, and then you also increase autofluorescence. It's way easier to deal with that with the mass cytometry pipeline.
High-dimensional immunology is in fact different. I mean, if you kind of synthesize it into the changes of one or two markers, you're really losing out on all that extra space where you're pairing different combinations of markers you haven't really thought of comparing before, or looking at it over time. When you funnel it down to just a few markers, you really are giving yourself tunnel vision, and sure, you might be able to find a few markers that make a difference, but in the long term, we don't know if that's going to make a big impact on creating a therapy.
The fact that you can actually understand not the whole of something, but its individual pieces, and understand how they contribute to whatever the process that you're studying, and then also understand more about how there's interactions between those pieces. That's the part I think that is just fascinating when we start to get to kind of the systems level of things.
We're looking for autoreactive T cells, and these are a very rare subpopulation, and so we need to glean as much information about the sample, and specifically these cells, that we can with just one stain, because we don't have the capacity to keep running cells after cells. Having this very high-dimensional analysis allows us to look at all those parameters that you'd be interested but can't squeeze into a traditional flow cytometry panel. It's also exciting to see that compared to flow cytometry, CyTOF has big room for expansion, putting out new metals, which just means even more parameters that we can explore in our samples.
The multidimensionality of these data and the unique opportunities provided by CyTOF and the Hyperion system really are unmet in the field, and I think they will continue to transform biology.
I think with more and more people jumping on board and contributing to the community, there's a lot more resources available for everyone to use and to address their own specific questions quite quickly, which I think is a big bonus for all the people joining now. I really see people connecting the dots between different fields.